President Trump is posting. And again, I've read this a few times. I can't really make sense of it. It sort of circles in on itself a few times. Our government lawyers do not think we have the legal authority to pay SNAP with certain monies we have available. Now courts have issued conflicting opinions on what we can and can't do. I've instructed our lawyers to ask the court to clarify how we can legally fund SNAP as soon as possible. Even if we get immediate guidance, it will unfortunately be delayed while states get the money out, yada, yada. It will be my honor to provide the funding, just like I did the military and law enforcement pay. But again, they're getting very minutely legalistic all of a sudden. Can you make any sense of that?
Yeah, I think the president should let the federal judges interpret the law. That's kind of what we do in this country. That's what our Constitution does. And the federal judges have been very clear. There was just no legal basis for what the president has done. Playing politics with people's lives is not only immoral, but it's unlawful. And the court was crystal clear that come Monday, these systems have to be turned on and millions of people need to be able to get their SNAP entitlements.
All right, Skye Perryman, who's part of one of the organizations that was arguing that case today. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congressman Jamie Raskin, Democrat of Maryland, joins me now. Congressman, are you encouraged by both the court decisions and also, again, I don't know, is this a change of policy from Trump or the DOJ lawyer is going to listen to him, they're going to appeal, but does this sound like maybe SNAP might actually get, those funds might get released?
Yeah, well, I'm extremely encouraged because the courts found that not only was it possible for the government to use these emergency funds to pay SNAP beneficiaries, 41 million people across the country who depend on them for food, but it was obligatory. It's necessary.
Right.
They've got to do it. So Trump and his team have egg all over their face because they were saying, no way, it can't be done. This is impossible. We're not going to do it. They went to court to fight it, and they lost. And now they're facing the question, well, do they appeal to show how much they really don't want those people to have the nutrition that Congress provided for them? Or is he going to turn around and pretend that somehow, oh, this was his big game plan originally? He always wanted to pull a fast one at the end. I mean, everybody can see right through that. But the good news is that the emergency fund that we set up in Congress is going to be dispersed to the people, and we're going to be able to make that up. But what we really need to do is the exact same thing with health care. The Trump administration very easily can tell the members of Congress, come back. All the Republicans have been hiding out in their districts. They're not having town hall meetings because they can't face their constituents, but tell them to come back to Washington. We can negotiate it this weekend. Let's reopen the government and let's restore people's health benefits. Let's make sure people can get their tax credits on the ACA so they can pay their health insurance premiums. And let's restore Medicaid so we're not throwing millions of people off of their health care.
I think I just saw that the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, has notified that next week will also be recess, which means I think that's is that right? That's a sixth consecutive week that he's keeping the House out?
Yeah, I mean, he has completely surrendered the legislative power of the people. This is the people's representatives. And so he's just lying down and capitulating completely to Donald Trump and whatever he wants to do. It's a disgrace and an embarrassment that mean he will go down in history as the worst speaker in the history of our country for doing this. But in any event, we've got emergency conditions in the country because just like we need to restore food, and not just for November, but going forward, we need to restore the health care of the people. So we say to the Republicans, no, don't take a sixth week of paid vacation where you don't come to Washington, you don't come to your offices in the Rayburn building or the Longworth building or the Cannon building, but you stay back home, but you're not even meeting with your constituents because you can't dare to face them because of the shame and the scandal of what the Republicans are doing to America right now.